days ago. Take this with every last grain of salt, okay? But this is a guy whose opinion I trust. So, apparently, according to this message I received, we will be seeing Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2's first trailer in July. We're going to be seeing it in July, apparently. Not only that, but Ever Crisis is releasing in Q3 of this year. It's a lot of stuff. They just sent me a lot of stuff, right? Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 trailer in July. So it turns out that might have been a little bit of a foretelling of things to come. Seems like that person that messaged me may have been very accurate. So I'm on Gematsu.com with the article. It says Final Fantasy VII 25th Anniversary News set for June. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 with a question mark. I don't know about that, but let's read the article here. Square Enix will share Final Fantasy VII 25th Anniversary related news in June, creative director Tetsuya Nomura said during the Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier broadcast number 2 half anniversary special. Alright. Back in January, Final Fantasy VII Remake producer Yoshinori Kitase teased the Final Fantasy VII Remake news you've been waiting on will come sometime in 2022. When coupled with today's tease from Nomura, it is possible that the new information due out in June is Final Fantasy VII Remake related. We'll stop there. I want to say we could get this anytime. I do think we're getting it this year. We could get it anytime this year. This says maybe June with whatever they're talking about here. The person that messaged me the other night said July. I still think it could be the latter part of this year, but let's keep reading. Okay, let's keep reading. Final Fantasy VII Remake is now okay. Well, there's no more to read. Okay, so it was during the First Soldier broadcast earlier in the wee hours of the morning here in the States. I woke up to a couple of people messaging me about this, and a couple of people directly quoted my live stream from the other night, and they were like, dude, the live stream you had this past weekend when you were talking about what that guy said, I was like, I know. So yeah, that was pretty wild. So there was other stuff he said in there too, and it's I'm not going to get into that. We'll just stick to the Final Fantasy VII stuff. But I think this is very fascinating. We could see something for Remake Part 2 in June. I think we'll definitely see Ever Crisis in June. I think we're definitely seeing Ever Crisis in June. I still think the Remake Part 2 could be a State of Play thing for July, maybe. I told you all to buckle up. I told you all it's about to be a crazy summer for announcements. Everybody's got their stuff together. Everybody's getting stuff out now. The COVID holdups are over. People have worked through it. They figured out how to work from home. Things are progressing smoothly now. A big chunk of the $300 million Square Enix got for selling those Western studios, they're using, not a big chunk, but a part of it, a piece of that pie, to retrofit all their devs to work from home studios. That's totally going to happen, or is happening, or has happened, so that these things can keep chugging along. Anyway, post your comments below and let me know what you think. This is a quick update, but I wanted to get this out there for you all. It's time to get hyped. I told you all. I had a feeling in my gut, in my bones. And you all know, when I get that gut feeling in my bones, good things tend to start happening. So, also, please subscribe to the channel, throw a like on the video, and tell me below your prediction for when we're going to see something for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. I personally think the anniversary thing is not going to be Remake Part 2 related. I think it's going to be Ever Crisis related. I think we do see something for Remake Part 2, like a title reveal trailer. Like I've said many times before ad nauseum. Some settings, some shots of places we're going to visit in the next game with some voiceover, and boom, roll the title, show the title. No release date, and we're not getting a release date yet. I don't think we could. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think we see it in June. I think we see it in July. I think we see Ever Crisis in June, though. I think we'll definitely see Final Fantasy XVI's next trailer with a release date in June. So anyway, lock it in here, subscribe to the channel, throw a like on the video if you like all that. Come back for more. We're going to have more stuff coming later today. Y'all have a great day. be safe, be good to each other, keep rocking. I will see you all in the next video. I want to say a quick thank you to my YouTube and Patreon members and supporters. If you would like to support the future creation of content on this channel, get some few extra perks and some art sent to your door every month, consider becoming a Patreon or YouTube member. Details and links are in the video description.